Why does budgeting matter today in India? Budgeting is more than just about saving money, it's about managing your finances wisely to ensure that every rupee counts towards achieving your goals. In a country like India, where the cost of living continues to rise and financial literacy remains a challenge for many, effective budgeting can make all the difference between merely surviving and truly thriving financially. One common misconception is that budgeting is only for the wealthy or those with complex finances. Many people believe that if they don't have enough money to allocate towards savings or investments, there's no point in tracking their expenses at all. Another popular myth is that you need a detailed financial plan to start budgeting, which can be overwhelming and seem like too much work. Let me illustrate this with an example from the daily life of many Indians. Consider someone who commutes on the metro every day for work. They might spend rupees 50 to 100 per trip, depending on their route and whether they buy a single ticket or a day pass. Over a month, that can add up to around rupees 1200 to 3000. This is just one small expense, but it's easy to overlook in the grand scheme of things. Now, let's dive into how you can effectively budget and why it matters so much. The first step is to create a detailed spending plan that breaks down all your income sources and expenses. Start by listing out all your monthly income from salaries, freelance work, or any other sources. Then, categorize your expenses: fixed, like rent and EMI payments; variable, like groceries and entertainment; and irregular, like medical bills or unexpected repairs. Once you have a clear picture of where your money goes each month, identify areas where you can cut back. For instance, if you spend 1500 rupees on chai at the stall every week, consider switching to a cheaper option like tea bags or water bottles. Similarly, if your rent day falls on a payday and you find yourself spending more than necessary, try shifting it to another day. The psychological aspect of budgeting is crucial too. When you see where your money is going, it can be eye-opening. You might realize that small expenses add up over time, and those extra coffees or snacks are eating into your savings. This awareness can motivate you to make better choices and stick to your financial goals. Moreover, budgeting helps in building a sense of control over your finances. It's like having a map for your money journey. It guides you towards your destination without getting lost along the way. When you have a clear plan, you are less likely to fall into the trap of impulsive spending or debt traps. In conclusion, budgeting is not just about cutting costs but about making conscious choices that align with your financial goals. By tracking your expenses, identifying areas for improvement, and maintaining discipline, you can take control of your finances and pave the way towards a more secure future. Remember, every small step counts, and by starting today, you are already on the path to achieving financial peace and freedom. Now, let's talk about how EMIs can be beneficial for managing your finances. When you buy a big-ticket item like an appliance or furniture on credit, you make regular payments over time instead of paying the full amount upfront. This helps in spreading the cost and makes it easier to manage your cash flow. For instance, if you are commuting daily in the metro and need to replace your old phone with a new one that costs around 20,000 rupees, you might find an EMI plan where you pay 4,000 rupees every month for 5 months. This way, you can keep using public transport while gradually paying off the loan without straining your finances too much. Moreover, EMIs can also help in building a good credit history if managed properly. By making timely payments, you demonstrate responsible financial behavior to lenders and credit bureaus. However, it's crucial to understand that while EMIs offer flexibility, they come with interest charges, which can increase the total cost of your purchase over time. Therefore, always compare different EMI offers from various banks or financial institutions to find the best deal that suits your budget and financial goals. Download our free budgeting guide, the Sarab Way.